Let's talk about money. Let me tell you what YouTube paid me the first 30 days of being monetized. Grace, what does this have to do with weight loss? Absolutely nothing. But today I thought it would be fun to share how much money I have actually made by sharing my weight loss journey here on YouTube. I've had an influx of emails in my inbox from other friends here in this community who are considering sharing their journey on YouTube, and they genuinely just reached out asking for advice, asking for help, asking for tips, asking for my opinion on whether I think it's worth going all the trouble and all the work that it is to create a video for YouTube, to start their own channel. And I hope that after this video, I would have done a good job at walking you through exactly how long it took me, how much I made, what actually has worked for me, and the mindset shifts that I needed if I wanted to stay consistent long enough to actually get paid. I just want to say, please, please, please. I am not claiming to be some expert or a YouTube guru. I still have, small potatoes channel compared to, Mr. Beast and all the other accounts that have millions and millions and millions of subscribers. I am just simply sharing what I did, how it's going for me, and my honest opinion on whether you should do it. I think there's a consensus that you earn money, once you get monetized on YouTube. However, I did not start a YouTube channel for that reason. When I first started posting videos on YouTube on May 12th, it was because I was seeking accountability and companionship. I've shared this before in my previous videos. When I was prescribed weight loss medications and I started to use those medications, I only shared that with two people in my entire life. And even those two people who I love so dearly, they didn't really understand what the drugs were. They didn't know what they did, how they worked, how they made me feel. So when I talked with them about side effects and my eating changing patterns and all the big emotions that come with using a GLP-1, I can't blame them, but they didn't understand it. They didn't quite get it. So it was an incredibly isolating experience and I just felt very alone. And I thought, well, what if I start sharing, and documenting my journey on YouTube, and maybe there I can find a community, a family that will help guide me and advise me and share their journeys with me too, and that way we can do this together. Now, let me share my timeline. I started posting my very first video, like I said, May 12th, 2025. That was 90 days into using my GLP-1. And, you know, you have to be understanding of the timeline for getting monetized on YouTube. YouTube monetization is a marathon, it's not a sprint. I became officially monetized August 23rd, 2025. So that means from the first video I posted, it took me about 4 months to actually reach this level. And that came from consistency and not virality. I just want to really express that because none of my videos have gone wildly viral, that have brought me an influx of subscribers and really helped with my, YouTube earnings at all. I've only had one, if you can even call it, a viral video. It's had 30,000 views. And I really say that like with absolutely no importance to it because it is small potatoes compared to, again, the channels that are bringing in hundreds of thousands to millions of views a day, just from posting the very first day. Most of my videos have an average of 2,000 views. If you are new to the YouTube world, know that there are two levels of monetization on YouTube. For the first level, you need to have at least 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. And what that gets you is it gets you access to memberships, it gets you access to super chats and super stickers. So it's really a way for your subscribers and your community to support you by gifting you, directly. Now, YouTube always keeps a split of that, so just keep that in mind. Then the second level of monetization, the one that I think creators are really after, is the AdSense part, the part that YouTube pays you for, placing ads on your videos. And to get to that level, you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 watch hours. And the way that I got there was by consistently posting 2 to 3 videos. And I was very intentional about that. Even as cringy as it still is to watch myself on YouTube, I knew that if I wanted to grow my watch hours and my subscribers, I had to post intentionally. Most YouTube strategists will tell you that you need at least 2 long form videos a week if you want to grow. If you're starting a YouTube channel, please note there is a big difference between long form videos and shorts. My growth came entirely from long form content. I have posted shorts, but I'm going to be really honest about this. Shorts pay very little. You have to have hundreds of thousands to millions of views to really generate the kind of income that you would get from just posting one long form video. So if monetization is your goal, you might really want to consider starting with long form content, because that is where a lot of the money and watch hours are going to come in at. Grace, spill the tea already. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Now, what I want to share with you is, once I became monetized and I turned the ads on and I reached the $100 threshold on YouTube, I want to show you the numbers. I want to show you how many views I had those first 30 days that I was monetized, how many watch hours, how many subscribers, and the thing you all want to know: how much did YouTube pay me? Now, keep in mind, YouTube does not pay you everything that you're getting from ads. They do keep 45% of that ad revenue. My first 30 days of being monetized were between August 23rd to September 23rd of 2025. And in between that 30-day period, I had 31,800 views. That came about from one What I Eat in a Day video. And what I learned from that was, I feel like this content did really well. And so I'm going to stick with making sure that I produce one of these videos every week. So once you have a video that gets you a lot of views, try to recreate and repeat that content, to keep viewers, coming back and keeping your subscribers engaged. Now, moving on here, during that 30-day period, I had 2,000 watch hours. And again, a lot of those watch hours came from this one video. Then moving on to subscribers. During this 30-day period, because of this one small little viral video, I gained 443 subscribers. And then the part you guys have all been waiting for: what did YouTube pay me? So YouTube paid me $188.62. My highest earning day in that 30-day window was $21.59. And my lowest earning day, like I said, was 31 cents. Although there were 2 days in that short August window where I actually earned zero money from YouTube. So my very first paycheck that I ever got from YouTube was for $188.62. That first paycheck is a mountaintop moment, but it is not life-changing money. I did not get to retire. I didn't retire my husband, you know, but the check did prove that, earning some sort of income on YouTube is real and it's possible. Something that I am striving for now is to really focus on evergreen content. And what that means, that's videos that are going to be search-based, they are always relevant, and they continue to earn even months later. Evergreen content is what keeps your channel alive, even when motivation dips, or even when other newer videos are not performing as well as you expected. If you have ever edited a video before, you'll understand how time consuming and how much work, blood, tears, and sweat it takes. But the big question is, do I think YouTube is worth it? In my honest opinion, you should not start a YouTube channel for the money. The money is so unpredictable and the algorithms change. The views will go up and down. And I truly believe if you focus on your why, if you show up with intention and obedience, God will bless the rest organically, including monetization. For me, when I started using a GLP-1, I've mentioned this, I felt completely alone. Only my husband and my best friend knew, and neither of them were on a weight loss medication. They loved me, but they didn't really understand what I was going through. I needed community. I needed people who got it, people who could share advice, encouragement, and remind me I wasn't failing. And I thought, well, maybe if I post on YouTube, I'll find that community. And the good news is that I did. The monetization didn't come first, the connection did. The money followed naturally once I stayed consistent and I showed up authentically. So, yes, I think YouTube is worth it, but not because of the money, because of the purpose. So again, I don't feel like personally I have some amazing breakthrough channel. Not at all. There are so many amazing GLP-1 weight loss, health, and fitness creators on here who have grown exponentially so much faster than I have. Go to those accounts. Look to see what they did. If I could give you any advice, these are the very humble tips I could offer. The first one is please know that you are enough. You don't need to be calculated, performative, or perfect. You are enough by showing up as yourself. There is space for all of us here on YouTube. There's a brand new GLP-1 creator who just posted her very first video a couple days ago. And I was watching her video, and there was a moment I could not help but feel so sad because she said, I really debated whether I should upload this because I just don't think that I matter and that anyone's going to watch my content. Please don't feel that way. You are enough, and all you have to do is hit record, stop, upload that video, and just keep those videos coming. While you should be 1000% your authentic self when you are creating your content, in my opinion, and this might be debatable, I think it's okay to borrow. It's okay to borrow ideas. It's okay to borrow formats. It's okay to borrow inspiration from others. If you have a YouTube creator that you absolutely love and they put a video out and you just love that video and you feel I think I can put my own spin on this. I think I can share the information differently. I think I could add this or, put this touch to it. Then I think it's okay to borrow from that. As long as you don't copy the video, you know, second by second, word for word, image for image, I think it's okay to borrow. There's a section on the YouTube studio where it suggests, like, these are the videos that are trending. Consider making a video on this topic. So once you find a topic that you feel that you can produce for your subscribers, I think it's okay to recreate that video, but recreate it with you. Add you to the video, add your own sauce, your own spice, your own touch, because at the end of the day, people that subscribe to your channel and keep coming back to your videos, they're there for you. So if I have convinced you to start your own YouTube channel, let me offer the last bit of advice that I can share with you. It's to focus on watch hours. I know that the monetization requirements are 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours for the ad part of monetization. And I really think that brand new creators should focus on the watch hours, not so much on the subscribers. In my experience, the subscribers trickled in very quickly once a video had a lot of views, and views equal watch hours. So focus on producing the videos, because the more videos you produce, the more views, and the more views equal watch hours. And then you can focus, if at that point you have not grown your channel for some reason, you can focus on, acquisition and more subscribers. But naturally, if you're getting the watch hours, you're gonna get the subscribers. I have rambled for so long, and this is not even the content that I put out there. So if you are a subscriber who has watched this entire video, even though it's not health, wellness, weight loss, or GLP-1 related, please know a heartfelt thanks from me to you, because the fact that you watch even this video all the way to the end, you hit the like, you leave me a comment, and you have subscribed, really helps me to continue to grow. Grace, do you want to grow because you want to do YouTube full time? I'm going to be really honest. I don't think so. That's not what I started YouTube for. And what gets me more excited than the little bit of that second income that I get from YouTube, it's not the checks, but it's the friendships and connections and community that continues to grow as the channel grows. I have made deep connections with so many of you. And I hope that it's not just me and my weird self thinking that. I hope you feel it too, because you are helping me. And I really do hope that that comes across. Thanks again for being here. Don't forget, hit the like. All right, subscribe. If you're brand new, subscribe. Leave me a comment. Tell me if YouTube monetization surprised you, if you think it's worth it. And don't forget, it's 2026. Let's keep losing. Bye, friends.